Vunzai Real Madrid, Vunzai Liva, Vunzai Inter Milan. I'm talking about the FIFA Club World Cup that will be bringing to you live at 2100 hours right here on ZBC TV. And the Chelsea supporters going wild. Pane vamwe vari panapa futi panapa pagraft pedu vechele vari kutumirwa phone note. But listen, let's talk about what is more important. We're not really worried about the FIFA Club World Cup because we got the Zimbabwe Football Premiership, which is more important for you and I, because in about 20 minutes we'll be crossing over live to Rufaro Stadium Kumpiles to give you the broadcast between the host, the Green Machine, Caps United, taking on the Sugar Boys, Triangle United. The last time they met, Caps United went to the Lofeld and they came back with 3 points, beating Triangle United by 2-0. Of course, Triangle United are in 16th position on the 18-team log. We'll also be looking at that basement struggle in regards to the games that happened yesterday, and one team in particular really finding it hard. Right, let's say hello to our two experts from ZBC TV Sports to help us look ahead at this very intriguing match. Yes, Caps taking on Triangle United. Let's say hello first to Uche. He is Ashford Mundaba. Uche, welcome back again. We're here yesterday together. You're back here. Another intriguing game for us.
Yeah, it's good to be back, and it's good to be here. CNN to Zimbabwe. Those who are watching across the globe, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Intriguing fixture. We wait and see how Triangle will navigate after buttressing their defense. Passion Jaure is now part of the mix.
Right, and yes, he is here. He is here, but, not looking very, we say, no, listen, Chief, this happens, yes, they lost yesterday to tell 1-0. And he is hurting. He is hurting, but we are there to comfort him. Let's say hello to former Dynamos captain. He's a living Warriors legend, midfield legend. We used to call him Chief. We still call him Chief. Let's say hello to Chief Justice Majabi. Well, Chief, I know, you can always count on us to comfort you, but it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you, legendary. You are my family,
yeah.
Of course, we're losing. The most painful thing is we are losing to former Dynamos coaches.
John Pano yesterday.
It's more like the 3/4 of the league is full of that. But I'm not quite sure about what is happening to our ship. Maybe it's sinking. Like it's sinking, of course. Yeah. And it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah. And we don't know the status of the team because games are going. Yeah, and time is moving.
But there's still time, Chief. There's still time, huh?
There's still time, but you need to act now rather than wait in the last minute.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult because that's when most teams are deciding for the league. Some are running away as well from the... there's also top 8, Some teams they want to play top 8. So you need to balance your thing. Yeah, so for now, maybe we should have started like last week to say we are coming back into the game. Yeah, positive results. Then you will see by probably mid of the second round, now if we win 1 or 2, we are totally safe, and then you can manage the last games. So it's something which needs attention quickly. Yeah.
That's right. You heard him, Chief, pouring out his heart there. So let's see what happens. Well, they've got some experienced hands back on deck, haven't they? They've got Ocean Mushure, Masimba Mudimbare, Mambare, Denver Mukamba, so Wisdom Mutasa. So taking on the Sugar Boys, Triangle United. Oh yes, Machele ga imi, baby, Madara Manyama. Right, back again to Mbiles. This is how the teams arrived in grand style. Of course, first we will show you how the Green Machine arrived at Rufaro Stadium. Kebe Bora, Jessica Pampiles. They've just, they are high flying now, aren't they? Well, not really high flying, but they were there together with their deadly rivals at the bottom, but they've just transformed themselves. They have been rejuvenated by, perhaps led there by Kabanana, that's Ian Bakala, their head coach. And Uche, I mean, good times rolling back for the Green Machine.
Yeah, good times rolling back, CNN. And I think by bringing in a new coach, reorientation, reorganization, redirection, re-energizing, and they're in the right direction. Look, they were swimming with their bitter rivals, like you said, on Dinamo Dimbare in the relegation zone, but they've managed to wiggle their way out. And like we said earlier on about Cape United, when you are down, the only way is up, and they've been doing fantastic. And that good display last weekend against Scotland is a confidence booster. So I don't see anything standing in Cape United's way.
Yes, as they make their way there into the dressing room at Rufaro Stadium. They last won this league title back in 2016. That's about 9 years ago, isn't it? And there's the plush kit of Makepe Kepe. The white, that's what they'll be wearing. Of course, you know that they're also green, but this one they will be using as their home kit. So Makepe Kepe, like I said, winning the league title back in 2016. And Cape United will be hoping, of course, the one man that the Sugar Boys will need to watch out for is that man who has found a new lease of life, Kundai Benyu. He's been roughing and he's been getting the goals. And Congolese also coming through again. Muchimba Mugalu getting that goal against Scotland. Remember, he did that, led from the front, and he scored. And they've also got, Stephen Odai, who's doing great things in between the goalposts, making it difficult for Harmony Nare to come back. And Uche, Cape United are going to be too hot to handle for the Sugar Boys.
In terms of how Ian Bakala has set up his team, I'm really impressed. Look at what the DRC import did last week, scoring that solitary goal that made the difference and bagged the 3 points. Also, the new goalkeeper playing fantastic football there in the middle of the park. Then they've also buttressed their defense by bringing in Chito. So in terms of new personnel, they've been bringing results. So that gelling of new talent that want to make their name the old talent, the hybrid so far, so good for Cape United.
Yes, the hybrid there, as Uche is saying, sweet mama. They are sweet rolling into Rufaro Stadium. The Sugar Boys. Vachidya nzimbe dzavo mwana wa mdara imo mbazi momo vachiburuka zvavo. The Sugar Boys. Triangle United. They've been in and out of the top flight. First got promoted back in 2012 when they went out. They are back again. And they've met Caps a total number of 12 times. Caps have won 6 times. They've won twice, and 4 games have been draws. And right now, they are in 16th position in the relegation zone. But just look at them. The body language is good. I think they're feeling on to. They've been rolling up a couple of good victories. And they are coached by a former Dinamo Dimbare man. Chief Justice just smiling there. Of course, Kaka. And they'll also be wearing blue. I'm just wondering whether the chief might be persuaded to run today with the Sugar Boys because they're wearing blue. Of course, they are coached by Kaka Genesis Mangombe. We call him Kaka, and that's the kit that they will be putting on the Triangle United. They will be fencing themselves, Triangle United, to come here and try and survive relegation because they are not sitting pretty at all. So that's the story of the Sugar Boys. The Chief Justice is still here. Chief Justice, wearing blue, What do you think?
It's interesting, you know. They are resembling, you know, the kind. Now they just created the derby.
You can't help it.
They just created the derby, you know, which is quite good to see. And I've seen Maliselo is also there, former Dynamos.
Yep.
I've seen there is Patson Jaure.
Yes, former Dimbari.
They added Patson Jaure, Sarupinda, Blessing.
Blessing Sarupinda.
Yeah, so it's more like relatively they have quality of players, with some experience, and I think he needs also to move off the ladder, and he's tried by all means. Yeah, so it's important game for Triangle, and if they play the way they did against Greenfield, you remember the 5-0. Yeah. That 5 goals and 4. They scored 5 goals in the first half, right?
Yeah.
So
was it yes, they made a record. They
made a record.
They broke a record there.
So if they
didn't break,
the
they
way they started that match, you know, it was something else. You know, they did very well off the mark. They just started at an explosive pace, and it's important for a team. With now they've added few players with some experience into the league, and it's not an easy game against Cape United, and them against Cape United, it's been a terrible time.
The Green Machine warming up there, Chief Justice, and like I said, Mugalu, the Congolese red hot fire, and Kundai Benyu will be leading from your favorite area, of course, from the midfield.
Yeah, you know, Kundai is gaining his form. We have seen him whilst he was playing for the Warriors. So now I think he's starting to come up, and he's also getting used to the league and the text of the league. And of late he's been scoring some goals. Good compliment with Shandiro there in midfield. And now they also added a good top man. I think it's really, and if you are to look, the squad is not a weak side.
That's right.
You know, Bakala has done so well. That's what I was crying for Dynamos, that they need to now take off and start winning games. Cape United, when they changed, when Bakala came in, you could see some positivities. So now it's a challenge now to other teams how to beat Cape United. It's now unpredictable because now they've got at least some it's quite, I would say, some depth in their team. So now they have got quite different choices here and there.
As we look Uche at the Cape United lineup.
So you see Chinga Tosh there in defense. Then up front they have Mugalu. They were combining well, obviously, with Kundai Benyu. And what makes Cape United a bit complicated for their opponents is that you have your Shandirwa as well as Benyu. If they combine well and the supply line is there for the Congolese import, it will be trouble for the rear guard of Triangle. And again, CNN, if you look at Triangle, they have the second worst defense in the league. Look at Kweko United. Kweko United have shipped 40 goals and Triangle 25 goals. 25, imagine.
They've been shipping in goals there.
Yes, they're shipping in goals. They are looking like a sieve. But again, their strike force is also good. Just imagine CNN, where they are sitting on the log. But in terms of the strike force, they've got the 50th best strike force in the league. They've scored 20. But the defense is letting them down. Imagine if the defense had conceded half those goals, they would be maybe top 4. So maybe the bringing in of Jaure and defensive ligament Sarupinda to give the cover to the defense. We will see how they will orient today defensively.
Right, yes, Blessing Sarupinda, formerly with Cape United, had some great seasons at Cape United before his form dipped. As we see, the men in blue. Now, I'm not talking about Chief Justice Machavi's team. This is the Triangle United wearing blue. And, of course, we talked about Sarupinda. He will be there. In case you're wondering, yes, Sarupinda, he's the grandson of the former great of Dynamos and of the national team as well, Obadiah Wasu Sarupinda, the late, the first black to captain a national team that was in the colonial era. And Sarupinda will be there in midfield. Tabani Kamusoko, dreadlocked, perhaps the oldest player on the pitch, but it doesn't matter. They say age ain't nothing but a number, Chief Justice.
Yeah, you can see the performances, and you can see this squad. It's very strong squad, and I think with the additionals, they can start moving now. And of late, like before we said, Triangle is one of the assembled squad. From the beginning of the season, you could see they had players, but they were not getting the 3 points.
That's right.
Yeah. But now they started. I think if they get the attitude, especially the game against when they played against Greenfield, that approach is how you should approach the games. When you see a team is weak, you just have to go. Go for it. You score as many goals, do as many, whatever you can do to win that game. You know, I think it will help. It will be helpful because those goals will count at the end of the day. And they brought in Maliselo. He played for Dynamos, Rentals.
Yes.
It's also some good experience. Sarupinda, Cape United. He's also been in South Africa for quite some few years, but he's back now. His experience and the know of the league, it can be helpful. And the Kaka is not that bad, you know, in terms of putting in players into positions. Sometimes he can bring in some strength and a good team. Yeah.
Okay, right. What you say is the most important because you are the owners of the game. But what did the two gaffers have to say? Well, first, our crew talked to Kabanana Ian Bakala before talking to Kaka. This is what Kabanana had to say.
Today, I think it's a crucial game for us, looking at where we are and the way we are prepared. I think the preparation were much, intense than before, looking at how the team we are playing with. They have not lost, for some games, which is becoming very difficult even for us. But it's going to be a 50-50 game. But looking at how we have prepared, today we just have to come out victorious. Well, I think a change came. Blues had a funeral. So he was excused for this game, but coming to the next game, I think he will be a variable. But I think also looking at his position, I think even Chapusha has been pushing, taking his place. I think it won't be any difference because he has played so many games there, and we are set for the game today.
As you know, Kepsi is playing well, so we prepared very well, and we also have some additions in our squad during this window. So I think my team is okay, it's good to go, and everyone there seems to be understanding what we want. You know, when playing in the relegation zone, you always have pressure. But that is the only thing that we were talking about at training, that we need to have mental strength and maximum concentration. But I don't think it's going to be difficult for us. Since I have been here several times, playing here several times, so I'm aware of the terrain and everything here. So maybe if the boys will also respond positively, I think we can get grand results this game.
Yes, that was Kaka. First you heard from Kabanana Ian Bakala of Makepekepe. Then, just now, it was Kaka Genesis Mangombe, the head coach of the Sugar Boys, saying that I've told the players not to lose concentration. So, fasten those safety belts because you're going to need them. Because a hair-raising game awaits us here. We'll also be keeping you updated on what will be happening at Baba Fields, where Iboso Highlanders are taking on Boys Zenaro Green Fuel. Before we go to Mbiles, let's find out from the I love this. The two head coaches there embracing. Uche, your prediction.
It's a tough one, but I'll give it 2-1 or 1-0 to Cape United.
We need one scoreline.
2-1.
2-1. Chief Justice.
Yeah, I think 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm left in the middle. I'll have to go 1-0. The Sugar Boys. Right. It's now time for us to join our colleagues who are in the commentary box, and there are two of them. There's DJ Stanley Katsande sitting alongside Shinola Willie Mtingwa. We'll be talking to you at halftime.
Put on this one. Isn't it a way of trying to get the Dynamos fans on their side? Let's wait and see. But those are the players, Cape United, with white tops and possibly white bottoms as well. Yeah, with white bottoms and white tops as we pause for the national anthem. That was the national anthem. Guy Komborerwe Nyika ya Zimbabwe signaling the start of proceedings here at Rufaro Stadium as Triangle go across to meet their counterparts in Cape United. They are led by their captain there, Tabani Kamsoko, the ageless Tabani Kamsoko, who will be operating in the middle of the park. And Cape United also led by another midfielder, Phineas Bamusi. And they come into this match here with their tails up, having beaten Scotland. And Pride Benura, the match center referee, is in charge of proceedings, assisted by Thomas Kusosa, Gaudenzia Chikwezero, Messi Maimbo, the fourth match official, and Ruziwe is the match commissioner. As the toss is being conducted here, they look at the two lineups. I've got my match analyst in the commentary box with me as well, in William Tingwa. Looking at these two teams, Willie, the styles are different because Cape United have got only one striker, the DR Congo striker, who is Mugalu Kopem Chimba, who is going to operate as a lone striker. But Triangle is 4-3-3. How do you see this match panning out?
Yeah, I think Cape United do want to continue from where they left against Scotland last week, using Mugalu as a target man right up front there. He's very good in the air and he can hold the ball, he can wait for support. But I'm sure Bamusi and Ishmael Wali will be supporting him whenever they are attacking, and when defending they will come back and congest the midfield. I think that's why they want to win the battle. And also remember, they are missing the services of hard-working Bruce Kangwa, who is attending a family bereavement, who has been a stalwart in defense there. So it's a very good test today for Chinga Chitoshi, the new signing, the Zambian.
Yes, Chinga Chitoshi joins Cape United. The Zambian, naturally recruited by Ian Bakala, who is the Cape United coach. And on the opposite side is Genesis Mangombe. And having gone 6 matches unbeaten, 2 victories in those 6 matches, it's not bad going for a team that's fighting relegation, Willie.
Exactly, that's very good for them, having gone for 6 games unbeaten, and you can see that on the log table there, they are climbing slowly away from the danger zone. And if they can pick a victory on the road today, that will be sweet news for the Sugar Boys. But it's going to be a very long afternoon for them. Very tough match against Cape United, a rejuvenated Cape United, I should say. Because remember, Cape United, if they can win this game, I'm sure they will be in the mid-table thereabout. As we can see them there with the match photo. They're posing for a photo just before kickoff, with the referee waiting patiently for them, and Triangle with seeking divine intervention just outside the center circle there, Stanley.
Oh yes, indeed. The fans, the Cape United fans, responding to the team, which has gone across to welcome their fans. There's a very strong connection between Cape United and their supporters. They normally sit, away to our left. That is the city end, and they are very, very vociferous in that particular part of the stadium. And of course, after giving their boys that round of applause, it's a clear sign that, of course, that Triangle will have to be at their best in terms of defending, as we wait for the match referee to get us underway. Both teams have got 11. The referee gets us underway. Cape United playing from left to right and attacking the Mbare end. And Triangle defending that left hand, that right hand side. The Mbare end and attacking the city end. And I think Triangle have also done a bit of work, recruiting some experienced players. Patson Jaure now turning out for Triangle to join Tabani Kamsoko, as well as Sarupinda. Here's Bamusi. Moves away from his marker. Spreads it wide. Easily taken by Triangle. That touch is heavy. And it's easily played backwards. Shintoshi, a powerfully built player, and the Kobe tried to flick it but failed. Bamusi, and the ref blows. I think he thought the advantage would be realized. It wasn't, so a free kick has been awarded. Good call by the match official. There's a Triangle now. We'll play this one forward. They've traveled more than 500 kilometers. And Minyarazi Arnold Mawadza played a long ball that went straight to the goalkeeper. Now United can come forward. Nobody home. That was careless. Surely he should have done a lot better, but early days, I must say. Chapusha is a highly experienced player. Should have done a lot better. Throw in. Coming for Triangle. A lot of running and trying to create space. Here they come now. A stumble, but luckily for him, he regains possession. But Triangle playing this one. Will the cross come? Here it comes, but cleared away by Cape United. Chitoshi
Chinga.
The Zambian Chinga Chitoshi doing well on that occasion. And a throw for Triangle. Starting off on the front foot. Here they come now. Ball played into the area. Danger here. But Cape United managed to take it away. Bamose will fasten onto this one. He's got support on the far side. Slips it through. Oh, poor touch. And it goes over for a goal kick. That's a wasted opportunity. The run was good. And somehow he must have taken his eye off the ball, and Ian Bakala gets up just to remind the boys that the plan must be implemented religiously. Just 3 minutes into the match here as we welcome those joining us for the first time here at Rufaro Stadium. Wisdom Changani's ball picked up as the ball is played through. They trying to force their way. Witness Xavi out of play on the far side. Caps United now with Shandirwa. Ball played through Jordan Pedra. But this one will roll kindly into touch for a triangle throw to be taken by Pedra. Pedra for Blessing Sarupinda, wearing just number 88. Shot comes in on the near side. Can they keep it in play? Yes, they do. It's a long ball, Joel Kokwela. And this one goes over. And the ref is talking to Benyu. He probably has said something, but it's a corner kick to be taken by Pedra.
Yeah, Benyu was complaining to the referee that he didn't protect the goalkeeper there when the referee awarded a corner kick.
He must be careful, because I think the only player to do that should be the captain, who is Phineas Bamusi. He's lucky that the ref is in a good mood. Here comes the cross. And this one rolls over. It's a goal kick to be taken by Kwaku Stephen Odai. Getting a feel of the ball early on. Nil-nil. If you'd like to know the score, Jaure, the former Dimbare captain, now turning out for triangle. Bamusi will keep this one in play. Rides a tackle. Goes past another. Tries a shot. This one fails. And couldn't clear. Good block. Caps United were piling on the pressure, trying to force triangle to defend more and more. That was Brian Kadamanja. Another long ball forward. Chitoshi. Shandirwa takes it away. Here they come now with Shintuli. On the far side is a chance for United, picking up possession in a very good looking position. Oh, he rides it well. That shot taken away. The old man still has what it takes. Mugalo Kobe Mchimba. He's got the skills. It's just won a corner for Caps United as we see him there. Skipping past a defender, but good defending.
Yeah, that's the returning Ishmael Wadi.
Oh, that's Ishmael Wadi. Point of correction there. Into the area, punched away. Played forward. Benyu fighting for the ball and wins it. Kadamanja will skip past one man. Then it comes on the near side here. The cross will come. It's a long, long one. Onto the far side. And a chance now for a shot. He hesitated. And Tanaka Shandirwa on his weaker foot got it all wrong. But Caps United slowly trying to please their fans here at Rufaro Stadium. Tanaka Shandirwa got it all wrong, and in the end it's going to be a goal kick for triangle. Wilson Changani to take it. 8 minutes played here, and it's 0-0. But of course both teams have visited each other's penalty boxes. United will pick it up again as they go forward. Wadi. Oh, pushed it too far. And is thrown into the advertising boards. He has stayed down. Looks like he's injured. But Jaure is making sure that he apologizes. There he is. Yeah, Jaure knew that he screened his opponent in a dangerous way. That's why he ended up apologizing. Chapusha can find his goalkeeper, but decided to avert the danger, playing the ball into touch. Throw in is taken quickly. Inside the area. Skimmed header. This one comes on the near side. Good turn away. Sarupinda. End of the box. The header. Nobody home for Caps United. Kadamanja doesn't take it very far. And this one will be taken by the goalkeeper, Stephen Odai. And the ball played backwards once more. Pedra will pick it up. Slide through triangle, looking very comfortable on the ball. Kamsoko. He's their pass master. If you are not careful with this man, he can destroy a team with one pass. A lovely take. Good anticipation by the Caps United defenders as they took the ball away. And the clearance by the goalkeeper just drops into the center. Comes back again to Sarupinda. The cross is not good enough. Chapusha helped out there by Shandirwa, who gives away possession. Caps United looking a bit under pressure here. Now Phineas Bamusi. Bamusi drifting into the area. The cross will come. It's overcooked. Nobody home. And this one will go out of play. Throw into triangle to be taken by Pedra. Aaron Zera, for a moment I thought he was going to take it. Zera. He slips it through. Triangle with Sarupinda slipping it forward once more. Can they get the job done? Not on this occasion, as the ball has rolled out of play. For a throw-in, which will be taken by Triangle themselves, and Odai. Once his defenders in the preordained positions. Here's the kick forward, and again,
Corner kick.
it was a block, a corner kick. So Triangle looking more and more the better team here. For a team that's playing away from home, this is their second corner kick. And they're forcing Caps United to backpedal. Good header away. Now danger as the ball is played through. Goalkeeper should take this one. Stephen Kwaku Odai. As he plays it downfield. Play continues now with the ball being played back to the goalkeeper. Here it comes to Kwaku Odai. Still keeping possession. He clears the danger and slipped in the process. Oh, this is dangerous. Good block, Chitoshi. Oh, took the full weight of this shot, and he's gone down. Shandirwa is in possession, and the ref has blown so that the Caps United Zambian defender will be attended to. That was a dreadful error by the goalkeeper there, giving away possession, and the Triangle very nearly took advantage, Willie.
And there's the replay again. That was the half volley straight into the head of Chinga Chitoshi. That should be very painful. That is a head injury, and the referee, I think, was a bit slow, but at the end, he stopped the play to allow Chitoshi to be attended to. since this is a head injury, but the ball came off the head of the heavily built Chinga Chitoshi, the Zambian defender wearing jersey number 50. And that was a great chance for Triangle to take advantage of that mistake by the goalkeeper, Kwaku Stephen Odai.
Yeah, sometimes the goalkeepers are playing too much football at the back. You have to be a bit careful. And out of your picture as well, I can see Genesis Mangombe talking to his players, trying to get a few things right. There he is. And I'm glad to say that the Zambian defender is feeling fine. I'm sure he will join action in a short while as he comes round to enter the field from the halfway line. Triangle defending well. Shandirwa top box it. Chitoshi comes back to Benyu. Shandirwa now flex it forward. Benyu on the near side, nobody on the overlap. Plays it back to Kadamanja. But again, Triangle more organized. They're playing this one away. Sarupinda as Triangle are beginning to settle down. Chintuli staying with his man, and this one is cleared long. Benyu into the center. Chintuli moves away from his markers, looking for space. He's got the captain Pamusi on the far side, but opts to play it backwards. Triangle once again fastening on to this pass, and he's brought down, so it's a free kick after Zera was brought down. Oh, it's actually Zeka who is upended and is continuing with the game as Jaure prepares to clear. It's a chance here now for Triangle. Benyu is there. Oh dear. Very nearly, but Chandirwa has done well. Comes away with it. And plays it on the near side. There was some good football from Chandirwa, showing his defensive skills as well. And Cape United must be very careful. They seem to be opening themselves up to some silly mistakes. A short while ago, Chitoshi had to head the ball from close range. Benyu still looking for space. Finds support. Chapusha. Ball played through. Kobe. But again, taken away by Jaure. Cape United continue to dominate the exchanges. Once again, Kobe, the old man, the grand old man of Cape United, and Kamsoko is similarly seen as such at a Triangle. The dummy didn't work. And again, a tussle for possession is won by Kamsoko, who plays it backwards. Long searching ball. Nobody home for Triangle. And Chitoshi heads it back to the goalkeeper, Stephen Odai. Here comes Chitoshi. Confirmation of the scoreline. 0-0 if you're joining us for the first time. Cape United taking on Triangle. The man from Gibbo Stadium, 18 minutes played. Here they come once again, Triangle. A lovely play. Yes, good call by the far side assistant referee. Offside against the Triangle. But of course, the fans are not happy, including their bench. But if the truth be told, if you look at it again, I think the far side assistant referee was right. Although they tried to play, they managed to place the ball into the back of the net. The flag was already up, and Ian Bakala must be happy that the far side assistant referee flagged for this one. It was a good call. Here's Jaure. Playing it backwards to his goal. Goalkeeper Changani. Wilson. Back to Jaure. Jaure slips and plays the ball out into touch. He's not happy with his delivery on that occasion. Here they come once again, now triangle. And it drops kindly there for Sarpinda, who gets past one man, not a second. Benyu has taken the ball away. Chintuli does well. Shandirwa makes sure Caps United have got possession. Being played, and again he's given away possession almost immediately after winning it. And this one rolls into touch. That's Genesis Mangombe Kaka. Came into the Premiership coaching Dimbare. He then left to join Scotland. Still triangle. Pedra has got a touch, but they can't make the cross. Caps United marking tightly at the back there. And this one has rolled into touch. This will be a goal kick, but Shave has stayed down. And the referee is going over there to check on his health. This is the reason why. Well, I don't see any malice in that tackle there by the Caps United defender, Hastings Chapusha. As the ball is played through. Kamsoko. And the ref once again intervenes. Free kick from inside their own half, Caps United. Mangiza's ball forward. An attempted goal by Bamusi sailed over the bar with the goalkeeper rooted to the line. That one could have dropped into an unguarded net. Goal kick to triangle. Changani backs away a few meters before playing this one downfield. Look at that, poorly done, and luckily Jaure was on hand to help him out. This triangle trying to play from the back. Pedra does well to skim his opponent in Ismail Wadi. Kamsoko. Jaure will guide it backwards to Wilson Changani. Jaure as well. And finally he decides to go forward. The former Dimbare player taken away by Caps United. Benyu exchanging passes with Shandirwa and Chitoshi. Can clip this one away out of danger. Headed forward. But the Caps United midfield is dominating, especially Shandirwa and Kundai Benyu. And from time to time Chintuli is coming in to help out. Wadi goes down, but the referee says play on. Salupinda will pick this one up. It's a long ball into the area. The goalkeeper comes out, makes a routine save. That's Stephen Odai. And it looks like the Ghanaian is making the number 1 jersey his own, keeping Hastings Harmony Nare rather on the bench. Danger for United, and the goalkeeper takes it away. I was talking about the Ghanaian now, Willie. Since he came and dislodging Harmony Nare, it looks like he's making this jersey his.
Yes, though he briefly lost it when he got injured, and when they went to Moors, there Harmony Nare was in goals. But when he recovered, he reclaimed it, and he had an outstanding game last weekend against Scotland. And today you can see that he's stamping his authority, and the way he commands his defense at times is top-notch. But Harmony Nare is not a bad goalkeeper at all. He's also a very, very good goalkeeper. So Caps United in that area, they are very safe.
Yes, indeed, they're well covered, because Nare is equally good. And it's simply competition that's keeping him on the bench with the highly experienced Ghanaian keeping goals for Caps United as the long throw comes through. Headed on there by Bugalu Kobe. Goal kick to triangle. And Wilson Changani to take it. The long one headed on there by Sarupinda. And this one into touch. Munsaka gets the return pass and fouled by Shandirwa. A couple enjoying football on a chilly afternoon here at Faro Stadium. A decent crowd in that part of the stadium is the Caps United end. And this is how Shandirwa created that foul, so it's going to be a free kick. This one will be very interesting indeed, because Joel Kwekwela Munsaka looked to be ready to take it. Tabani Kamsoko, we know he can hit them. This is a good looking position for triangle. Caps United have got their 3-man wall in position, and it's taken wide to the far side, returned, and in the end it's out. But the ref had already blown. I think he must have spotted an infringement. Did you see anything there, Willie?
Yeah, I didn't quite see anything, but the way the referee is signaling with his hand, it shows that there was an infringement when that ball was flighted in by Tabani Kamsoko. Let's have a second look at it.
I still don't see anything, but look, he is in charge, and we can only follow what he is doing. Pride Benura, the center referee, Chitoshi, will head this one into touch. Throw in a good looking position for triangle. 27 minutes, 0-0. Ball played in there, and it goes out for a corner. Yes, triangle, I must say, have started off the better side, although Caps United have had their moments. It's triangle who have enjoyed more possession in those dangerous areas. Let's see how this corner will be taken. Into the area again, headed away. Comes to the near side. Quickly played. And Caps United are now fighting for the ball there. A good turn. Lovely clearance. He gets a round of applause. And Mugalu being harassed unfairly, so he gets a free kick from center referee Pride Benura. Part of the crowd in the VIP stand. It's Kanamanja is He's pushing the triangle player. And finally, the referee intervenes. He continues to guide the ball backwards. The referee shouldn't allow this to happen. Anyway, he's being assisted by the fourth match official. Out of your picture, Messi Maimbo has taken care of business. And finally, the free kick can come. This is Katamanja. Not a very good one. Neatly taken down and finally cleared away by Triangle. And Mangiza guides this one back to his goalkeeper, Stephen Kwakodai. Mangiza. It's taken away again by Triangle. Sarupinda takes it. Plays a good ball on the far side. Here they come now, Triangle. Playing some one-touch football. Pedra. Xavi. Pedra again. Comes back to Kamsoko. Back to Pedra. Xavi goes down at the challenge. The referee has blown. And this will be a free kick. Yeah, those in green, no doubt, are supporting Caps United. Nothing much to shout home about at the moment, because with 30 minutes played, it's still 0-0, 15 to the 45. That's Joel Munsaka. Ready to click this one into the danger zone. Trying to create mayhem for Caps United. Ball played through, the goalkeeper does well. Showing some aerial authority, Odai. The Ghanaian goalminder for Caps United. As he clips it downfield. It's headed away again. Triangle looking quite strong in defense. Here they come on the near side here. And it's understandable. Ali Joseph Maliselo was all over his defender like a rush. Here it comes once again. Triangle with some quick passes. And it's a corner kick. Well, I think some fans are whistling. Those are complaints. Thinking that the ball had crossed the line, and I don't think it did. Of course, we do have the privilege of a replay. Let's take a look at that. No, it was in play.
Yeah, it was in play, and remember the whole bomb has crossed the line, but
Exactly.
in that instant, it never crossed the line, and the match officials got it quite right.
Absolutely right, as the kick is taken, and again Odai showing aerial authority. Tried to play it quickly, but Triangle blocking him. Kelvin Mangiza. Ball played through. Chintuli will guide it backwards. Finding Wadi. Here is Chitoshi, the Zambian. Deciding to go forward. Slips it through, but this one is taken away. Benyu will collect. Being assisted by Shandirgo. Back to Benyu. Chitoshi is back in defense. Finds Hastings Chapusha. The Caps United now continue to look for ways to unlock this triangle defense. This is the ball played down the middle, and again Bamuse. Jaure takes it away. And it comes back to Xavi. Lovely ball played through. Again Triangle, and the goalkeeper has done well. They're looking dangerous, Triangle, when they go forward. They seem to find spaces in between the Caps United defenders. Chapusha is standing firm. Chintuli being harassed unfairly by Kamsoko, and quite rightly. It's a throw in, but Pedra has picked up a yellow card, really. Silly.
Very silly one, a needless one. I don't know what's getting to the heads of these players at times, because the referee had already blown. Nothing will change. He had the ball. That was a free kick by Tabani Kamsoko. He's hustling Chintuli there. Then see Pedra kicking the ball away after the whistle had gone. And that's a yellow card. A very silly one, needless. You'll get suspended. Remember, they've got 2 returnees today, including the goalkeeper was suspended, and Mawadza was also suspended, and making their return this afternoon.
Yes, indeed. And he must be reminded. I think Genesis Kaka Mangombe will put that across at halftime, which will come in the next 11 minutes. Some youngsters watching attentively, enjoying the game here at Trufara Stadium. But in the meantime, play will be stopped for a while because a Triangle player has gone down injured. I didn't see what happened, but it's good enough to have the medics called on to attend to him.
It's Pedra.
Pedra, the player who was yellow carded a short while ago, but this has nothing to do with that card. Genesis Mangombe there, passing on some instructions to some of his players. Kamsoko, Munsaka, all there, Patson Jaure. In the end, Bakala, not to be left out, has called the captain Bamusi to make sure he carries the message to the rest of the players. Pedra back on his feet as he prepares to re-enter after the restart. It's a neck injury, and I hope that it's nothing serious. We should be able to see him back on the field of play for Triangle. And Changani, the goalkeeper, heads it away. Kobe to Wadi. Wadi skips away from Emaka. And this one was well read there by Kamsoko, who clears the danger. He's playing more and more as a defensive midfielder, Tabani Kamsoko. He gained prominence through defense splitting passes, playing from the middle of the park as an attacking midfielder. I'm sure he realized that his pace is 1 or 2 steps slower, and he's settling in a defensive role. Bamusina will pick it up, finds Shandirwa. Wide to the far side now for Ismail Wadi, unleashing a shot. The goalkeeper has lost it, and very nearly an on goal by Patson Jaure. Is very lucky, but he managed to keep it away from goal. But Caps United coming very close to getting a goal there, Willie.
Yes, the goalkeeper, I think he made a mess of it there, and I'm sure he should be protected there on the second bite. There is the shot by Wadi, and the goalkeeper should have smothered it at once, but the moment he spills it, and followed by Zichin Tuli.
Yes, it is Gentuli.
But I think he had every right to go for the ball.
Yeah.
And Patson Jaure, I think he also did well. Yes, he was unlucky not to come up with an own goal, but had he left it, Mugalu was waiting.
He was closing in, yes. He was closing in. So Changani Wilson is being treated at the moment. And Triangle now will feel that the goalkeeper should have been protected, but then, like Willie said, Chintuli had every right to be there. Here they are, Caps United supporters with their regalia. Oh, that's taking it to the extreme. The green machine, a cabbage, has become a hat. Ismail Wadi is ready to dispatch this one. Not well taken. Chintuli plays it backwards, finding Kelvin Mangiza. This is Kadamanja, very versatile player for Caps United. He can play in defense, as a right back, as a central defender, as a defensive midfielder as well. Wilson Changani punches it away, and he leaves it for Pedra, and Shandirwa going in with a dangerous tackle that could earn him some punishment. I can see the ref calling him, and that's a yellow card. Look at Shandirwa. That was an open foot.
Yeah, open foot. Dangerous play.
Dangerous play indeed, and he catches Pedra.
Yeah, Pedra.
Jordan Pedra. And Ismail Wadi telling Shandirwa to move away from the crime scene. Otherwise, he will cause more problems with the Triangle players trying to exact a measure of revenge on him.
Yeah, even with the referee.
Yes, because if he keeps on talking nonsense, then he'll get a second yellow card. That means red. But Wadi is an experienced player. Here's Wadi once again, drifting away from confirmation of that and confirmation of the yellow card. And we've played 40 minutes, 5 minutes to the Oranges. Sarpinda can't get to it. Benyu does. And this one picked up on the near side, a good looking cross. Oh, it goes over the bar. That was a well-timed run. Again, the old man, he knows his stuff. Very nearly punished the Triangle on that occasion. Let's take a look at the cross again, Willie. Beautifully flighted by Bamusi.
Yes, and Mugalu
came in dangerously.
And remember, he scored another header from similar position on that same goal end, the Mbare end against Scotland last week, and then he rose high to Gosling from the blind side there to note that cross from Phineas Bamusi. And remember, Bamusi had a brief instinct, sure it was long, played for Triangle for a season or so.
He knows all about the players from Gibbo. And he gets the benefit of doubt after Malicello was penalized for hustling Bamusi unfairly. And now the free kick to be taken by Hastings Chapusha. 0-0 the scoreline. 4 or even less. 3.5 minutes to the Oranges. Shandirwa. Wadi has lost possession. Triangle now will come forward. Pedro will play a long ball forward. Neatly taken away. Now Chitoshi. For Kadamanja, poorly done. Lucky that he gets the second bite of the cherry. As the fans sing in the stands here, they can believe in their team, of course. They are creating chances, Caps United. And the fans know that they will eventually get a goal. And the Shintuli's effort is feeble. It goes straight to the goalkeeper, who collects it without any pressure. 42.5 minutes before half-time. It will be interesting to see what the referee will give as a stoppage time. Odai. Now to Chapusha. Guides it backwards to Odai. Chitoshi. Chapusha once again slips it through for Ismail Wadi. Plays it to the near side. Chitoshi for United. Benyu will collect in the middle of the park. Bamusi skips away from his marker. Too many touches perhaps. Benyu does well. Shandirwa turns away from his markers. Lovely stuff, but again only by a few inches. That looks like Shandirwa is slowly finding the groove that made him a household name in Zimbabwean football. First playing for Yada, then Dynamos. And he's beginning to reproduce that form for Caps United. An injury to Xavi, and referee has stopped play because it's a head injury. Let's see how it came about. It looks like it's the ball that hit him in the head. Did you see anything different there?
No, nothing. Even the ball came off the shoulder of Chapusha.
Yeah, onto
As you
his
can
head.
see there, nothing on the head.
Yeah.
Not a head injury. I think he just over-exaggerated it to pull the attention of the referee so that play would be stopped. And the referee, I can't blame him because maybe he missed it. He didn't see what actually transpired there. But I'm sure it was just Chapusha who was going high, maybe with the hand on the body of Shawe there, and Shawe made a meal of it.
Yeah, he's up and about, Xavi. But he will have to leave the field of play before continuing. And the Caps United fans in full voice away to the city end. 0-0 the scoreline as we play the first 45 minutes here. Two minutes of stoppage time to be played. Mangiza. Chintuli. Past one man, brings in a good looking cross in the center. Again Mugalu fighting for it. Kadamanja. Plays it backwards. Benyu. Can't get past Pamusi. Triangle. Trying to come up with a sucker punch here, but Chitoshi takes it away. And it's played into touch. Aaron Zeka forced to let that ball go, and now comes the chance for a long throw from Joel Kwekwela Munsaka. As these fans look expectantly, they head up backwards, and Shandirwa with possession in his area nicely plays it through, and it comes to Mugalu, who's being harassed left, right and center. Xavi, it's Munsaka. Then it comes to Mugalu, and the referee has blown, much to the chagrin of the Caps United fans. You can see them dismissing him. Even Mugalu still doesn't believe it.
Yeah, I didn't
Because
see
for a moment I thought that it was Mugalu who was being harassed. But the referee has seen otherwise. We are almost done with the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Some more vegetables being displayed by the Caps United fans. The green machine.
And remember, we are near Mbari Msika, the market. Maybe those are the leftovers by the farmers there, the marketplace.
Maybe they bought them, and
Exactly.
there must have been some roaring business there at Mbarumsika. Sarupinda! This one straight to the goalkeeper. And the referee has blown to end the first 45 minutes here at Rufaro Stadium. It's Caps United 0, Triangle 0 as we go into half-time. Willie, your thoughts of the first 45?
Yeah, I think Triangle dominated this opening 45 minutes, but they couldn't just penetrate and get past Stephen Odai Kwaku. Yes, Caps United, there's some moments of their own, with Tanaka Shandiri pulling the strings in midfield there, but to have clear opening chances there were very few, apart from that strike from Ishmael Wadi, which was pulled by the goalkeeper, resulting in the goalkeeper, that is Wilson Changani, being injured. Nothing much to write home about, but Triangle, I'm sure that they enjoyed the long end of the stick in the first 45 minutes.
Yes, indeed, Triangle, as the team that was on the road, the way they played is very commendable. And let's wait and find out whether they will be able to break the deadlock come the second 45 minutes as we cross over to the studio to join our team for halftime analysis.
Halftime then, Kumbiles at Rufaro Stadium, and it's Caps United, the Green Machine, nil, and of course the Sugar Boys, Triangle United, nil. As you saw there, Triangle United really have been rejuvenated by the arrival of Kaka there, the head coach, Genesis Mangombe, and he's got some old and experienced hands, maybe old in courts. You never really get old in football, or in anything rather, in life. They say life begins at 40. So Patson Jaure there, blessing Sarupinda and Tabani Kamusoko. Triangle United even having a goal disallowed. I'm sure we're going to have a second look at that goal which was disallowed to see whether if they had gone too far, would the referee have changed his mind? I will let you know. Yes, welcome to, of course, this is our ongoing live coverage of the Zimbabwe Football Premiership. I can tell you that in the other match at Emagumeni at Barberfield Stadium, it's Highlanders 1. Green Fuel Boys Denaro nil. So Bosso leading there. Mafios Chiweta, the young striker, making it 1-0 for Bosso. Can Boys Denaro do some more arguments in the second half? That's what we'll have to wait and see. But here, Uche and Chief are still here with me. And Uche, Triangle really coming there and taking the game to Makepe.
Yeah, in the opening 45 minutes, to be sincere, the balance of power is heavily tilted in favor of Triangle. They're employing a 4-3-3 formation against a 4-5-1 for Caps with Mugalo as the lone striker. They are suffocating the middle of the park. So you find that the left half space as well as the right half space, there's a blockade. They're enjoying a free-flowing football. That is Triangle. So far, so good in terms of precision in passing forward. Their transitions are very fantastic. They are balanced, both the left channel as well as the right channel. It's only the goal which is missing, but all the ingredients are there for Triangle. Fantastic display so far. They need to continue on that trajectory in the second half. It depends on how, Bakala will regroup and reorient his team.
Mm-hmm. Could it be a case of that maybe the Caps United squad, of course, I won't talk about the supporters, the owners of the game. They're still overconfident, but could the players be overconfident? As we take a look at the highlights from the first half, that was a crude tackle, that one. That man must have hurt. And, this is the one, isn't it? This is the one. Tawanda Chatuluka thought he had it all made, stamped, signed and sealed with sugar coated on there, but the referee disallowed that one. Chief Justice, your thoughts as we take a look again. Was in an offside position?
With the look of things, I think it's just the third man running, but it's not really clear if you are to see the line of defense for Caps United. The video isn't showing really clear if it was in line. But for me, I think usually in these situations you find the player won't be offside because of the
claims for a penalty. Sorry to butt in, Chief. Was this a fair claim for a penalty?
No, it's not. It's not. Look, he lost the ball. I think, and also the contact is not convincing. It's not a penalty. But worrisome is what is shot. It was a really good shot.
Good shot.
And a good follow-up there. Nearly an own goal.
Nearly an own goal, yeah. Remember, they scored an own goal against Scotland the last time.
The same goal as well. The same goal.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same goal as well. So it was going to be a holler for Jaure. But the good thing is, the defense should be always alert, especially in these situations. Although he was late, but they should be always alert. The goalkeeper did very well to block. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to stay with you, Chief. I mean, you know a lot about Yellow, that's Patson Jaure. I mean, he is, yes, might be on the wrong side of 30, but he is really playing like the veteran he is.
Yeah, so far so good. I think they are doing it so well, and I've seen him in most cases, especially when you have to start to play. He's very good in that. You start playing, and also I like him because he's quick. He's a quick player. You need that in defense. You need someone who has got some speed, who can cover up and so forth, timing here and there. And if you can see they are building up very well, Triangle, And this is what is troubling Cape United. It's always lowering them up and then get into the midfield. Like Uche said, they are being suffocated there, where there's Kamsoko, Blessing, and Marcelo. You know, they are doing so well.
Yeah.
And I would say you couldn't see even Benyu in the first half.
That's right.
Benyu, he was not seen because he's always marking. He's always off the position, always marking, chasing, and other things. They are limiting him on the ball. So I think Triangle so far so good. They've done so well, and they are justifying bringing in the other players. Like the over 30 guys. You know, I think is good justification.
Yeah.
They've done so well. So first half, and considering Cape United has been on form, and also we didn't see much of the top men. And they are locking him up, and it's difficult.
Mogalo, really keeping him tight. He only had about 1 or 2 chances.
Which is very important, and it's good tactic.
Yep.
And I would say, because if you given the chance, maybe Cape United against other teams, we have seen them, they could have threatened more.
That's
but
right.
now you can see at least Triangle has had many corners. I think you could see also they're trying 1-2s, getting into the box. The goalkeeper is very busy. You know, Steve is very busy, and Triangle, it's a threat. It's a threat. Maybe because they are wearing the blue color. I don't know.
I knew he would say that at some stage, that's why I'm saying they are very threatening, because they're wearing the. But nowadays, the team that actually wears the blue is not very threatening, is it? The fun. That's why the great Pele Tem did the world's most beautiful game, and you will know it because you are the owners of the game. Like I told you that it's 1-0 at Baba Fields, Highlanders in the lead. And just to remind you that, yes, we are keeping on giving you the coverage from WAFCON, the Women's Africa Cup of Nations finals tournament happening in Morocco. And I can tell you that in Group A, Morocco and Zambia, Polo are through to the quarterfinals. And we will know Nigeria from Group B almost through, and then we will know who the other side are, and we will know because it's going to be the 2 top teams from the 3 groups joined by the 2 best placed runners up. So we are giving you that. And of course, a little bit later tonight at 2100 hours, don't miss it. It's PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, taking on Chelsea. And I did tell you, kuneve Chelsea. One in particular, I won't tell you who he is. One in particular, Arugu Penga, Anzi Trugui Rover PSG 3-0. Ameno, it nini. Imi madara manyamaya PSG msatambene bunzai Real Madrid bunzai liver bunzai Arsenal. But anyway, enough about that. But don't miss it. 2100 hours, we'll be giving you that one. If you're just joining us, we are covering the game from Rufaro Stadium, Kumpiles. It's Cape United nil, Triangle United nil, and in the studio with me, Uche Achiford Mundava and Chief Justice Majavi. And just to remind you that Uche had it 2-1. That's his forecast for Makepe Kepe. Chief Justice 1-1, and I have forecast 1-0 to the Sugar Boys. So, in the second half, Uche, what does Kabanana Ian Bakala do?
Kabanana, for me, the midfield for Cape United is anonymous. He's not there. Kundai Benyu is playing well up front there. He's not tracking. Shandirwa is working overtime. Coming with
let me butt in, Uche. Just butting, sorry for butting in. We're just going away. No, we're not going anywhere. We're just going away for a teeny weeny bit. Don't go away, but we'll be right back. So that's the one at 9 p.m., 2100 hours. Madara Manyama. Sorry, Chelsea supporters, sorry. But Indonesia, PSG. Right. Okay. We're talking Uche. Uche, I was saying, what does Kabanana Ian Bakala do?
So you find in the first half, the triangle, Tabanika Msoko, Sarupinda, as well as Ali Joseph Marcelo, they were dominating the middle of the park, be it left half center, right half center, the middle channel. They had a triangle which when Caps were coming to attack, you had Kamusoko as well as Sarupinda in defense. When they are attacking, you have either Kamusoko or Sarupinda moving forward, transiting, and you have him assisting Maluselo. So obviously, at any given time, be it offensively or defensively, they had numbers, and that balancing act was superb. Caps United had no answer to that one. So maybe at the interval, maybe Bakala saw that, and they are trying to regroup and reorient, but so far dominance on Triangle is in the middle of the pack. It's only that they are lacking up front. So I find that even the Caps defense has been working over time. So if Triangle continue on that trajectory, they can score a goal or two. But if Caps United are to reorient, then you need to a wake-up call to him, because Shandriwa is now operating more defensively, then thereby no more creating a vacuum in terms of deliveries to Magalu. That's why you see Magalu hasn't been getting the goals. But again, disciplined defensive display so far from Triangle. They're trying to main mark as well as Specs Park Magalu. Wait and see how they will play in the next 45 minutes. So for Kabanana, saying like you asked, I think the middle of the park, they are lacking. If there is a blockade in the middle of the park, then go via the wings through Pamusi as well as the other channel.
That's right. But that really hasn't happened, has it? The party goes on here, the Caps United supporters. And yes, the guys are ready for us. Just quickly, Chief Justice, before we go back to Rufaro Stadium. Just quickly, second half, what do you think Kaka will have up his sleeve?
I think first and foremost he's happy with the first half. It's what they needed. Now second half, they need to just capitalize on the mistakes by Caps United. If Caps United start making a lot of mistakes, then they needed to get a goal in that moment. I think they so far so good for him. I think he doesn't need to change much. He's just as good as they did in the first from the beginning. So you just continue and stay with the squad until you see maybe around 80 minutes. That's when you can maybe give other fresh legs. But for now, I think they're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay.
So you could say evenly balanced. Of course, 0-0. No side has gone in front yet. We'll have to wait and find out what happens. Remember, Caps United are number 11 and Triangle United are number 16. Number 17 are number 18 are Kwekwe United. Number 1 Simba Bora. Number 2 are Moors. Number 3, Tel 1. Oh, and you know what? Tel 1, their head coach has said Jompano Hebed Marua is now gunning for the championship. Tel 1. Right, let's go back to Rufaro Stadium. We'll be talking to you at the end of the 90.
Welcome back to the second half, where Caps United are hosting Triangle, and a change is being made there. Mudzimu comes on in place of Blessing Sarupinda. I think that must be an injury-inspired substitution, because Sarupinda was covering a lot of ground. I don't know if Mudzimu will be able to match what the highly rated Sarupinda was doing. And we start for the second half now, as this ball is played long by Mnyarazi Arnold Mawadza. Again, Caps United with Kadamanja clearing the danger. Only one change according to the match officials. Yes, as Caps United desperately clear. Jaurep plays it back, and one player is sitting down injured. Both teams are trying to make sure that they make a very quick impression in the second half here at Rufaro. Xavier went down momentarily, but he's able to continue now. Throw in from the far side, Kadamanja to take it for Caps United. Munsaka clears. Comes back once again, Xavier too far. And Mawadza battles to make sure it's clear. Pedra is one of them with a bit of a touch. But again, Bamusi. Mugalu. Shandirwa. Lays it throw back to Mugalu. Mugalu. And in the end, it's over the byline. Yeah, Mugalu can be a tricky customer, because he stays in the box, and whenever he gets possession, he'll be so close to your goal line. So he is a player of interest for the opposition. Mudzimu touches it to the far side. Now it comes back in the center. Zeka. Right the tackle, turns one way. A lovely stuff. Mudzimu's touch past the player, and this one played into touch by Chitoshi rather. Falls into defensive action early on as Triangle continue to turn the screw on Caps United. Don't forget, United had a very fruitful day last weekend here, beating Scotland. And the chance now! Oh, he's there! With everybody completely unaware, Joe Kwakwela Munsaka has done it for Triangle. 1-0. I don't think he'll ever score such a simple goal again. Really, 1-0, Triangle in the lead.
Yeah, that's a freak goal, a fluke. I think just flicked the ball on the near post. The corner kick was taken low, and everybody was caught unaware in that box, and Triangle lead here 1-0, and they are applying the pressure like they did. Let's have a second look at it. Msaka with the corner. Not the right angle to see who actually flicked the ball.
Oh, well, it is Joel Kwakwela Munsaka is the one who scored, just number 17. As Brian Kadamanja plays it forward, taken away by Mugalu to find Benyu. Yes, Shandirwa. Wadi, tightly monitored. And Triangle pick up possession now. They're going forward once again with Tawanda Denzel Chatuluka. Mudzimu has been causing problems since coming on with his flicks. Bamusi skipping away from his opponents, and in the end he goes down with a facial injury, and the Triangle player is also injured, Ali Joseph Maliselo and Bamusi. They are all down, so the referee has called on the medics to attend to Phineas Bamusi. As we take a look at the incident, I think Bamusi got kicked in the face, but I'm also glad to say that Bamusi got up and didn't delay the match. Ian Bakala worried on the touchline here. Chitoshi with a long ball forward. The header doesn't get very far. Bamusi back in action. Chapusha with a long ball forward. Here they come once again, Maliselo. And that good clearance. Well, this one goes too high. No breath in it. As Kelvin Mangiza picks up possession. Long one. Mugalu hit a touch. Chintuli. Mugalu turns away. Oh, he couldn't get the pass through. And Mangiza desperately trying to get it away. And he finally picks it up, and Chapusha will play it all the way back to Stephen Odai. Chitoshi. Chinga Chitoshi. Plays it through. Mugalu's flick doesn't go anywhere. And it's out of play. As Genesis Mangombe, well, I earlier on said that he started Premier League life at Dynamos. No, I think I was wrong. I was wrong. He started off at Yada, then to Dynamos. That's in the Premiership. Of course, he had other stints with, I think it's Mambas or ZLP. Referee says play on. Triangle now with Muzimu. Ball play to the far side. Chatuluka. The cross comes in, and the goalkeeper will take it away or die. This one dropped kindly for him, but Triangle are looking very dangerous whenever they're going forward, Willie.
Yes, Triangle looking very dangerous whenever they're on the break, and Caps United get a free kick there. And we'll see that Caps United, they have a lot to do to come up with an equalizer here, because they're not getting any meaningful chances or creating any meaningful chances that might pose a threat to Triangle. But it's actually Triangle who are causing a threat. And in an update from Babafield Stadium, Highlanders took the lead just before half-time through Matthews Chiweta, who was substituted for Panache Mshonga when they resumed the second half. Maybe for an injury, I'm not quite sure why he was substituted when he got the goal just before half-time.
Yes, the Triangle fans in the stands enjoying themselves here. They've come clad in their colors, red and white. Today they're playing in blue as the ball goes away. This will be a goal kick. Caps United were trying to Ishmael Wadi again with the belief that maybe there's juju on the line, throwing the ball into the nets.
Yeah, I heard something during halftime when Triangle are accused of pouring sugar on the goalpost just before kickoff, and maybe that's what has got into their heads. And we see him taking the ball, rushing and kicking it into the net. That's superstitious nonsense to me.
It is. I think that's the best way to describe it, superstitious nonsense. Because if it worked, surely an African team or African teams should be winning the World Cup each time the tournament is held, but we actually struggled. The first time we reached the semi-final was in 2022 with Morocco. Here they come once again, ball played through, a chance there, but a heavy touch. It's taken away. Shandirwa in the middle of the park, lays it to the near side. Mugalu is calling for it, does well to find Chintuli, but Chintuli's dummy finds on no taker. Here they come down, Zeka for Triangle. The Sugar Boys, Muzimu racing on the far side for it. Will he keep the ball in play? He does so. Muzimu twists one way, then the other. Beating Kadamanja, and the low shot was wayward into the side netting. No problems there for the goalkeeper, Stephen Kwaku Odai, who clips a long one into enemy territory. Kamsoko beaten in the air. Comes down nicely for Triangle, and this one cleared away, but doesn't go very far. Maliselo trying from afar, and this one straight out of play. Goal kick. He would have done a lot better playing across. There were two players waiting for it. That's Muzimu and Chatuluka. Long one played through. Pedra takes it away. Zeka penalized for pushing. And this will be a free kick for Caps United. 1-0. The visitors Triangle. Sugar Boys are in the lead. Chapusha now lines up to dispatch this kick from inside the center circle. Clips it through, and the goalkeeper Wilson Changani trying to take as much time as possible before clearing the danger. Shandirwa heads it in the wrong direction. Out of play for a throw-in. And Ishmael Wadi picks up the ball so that Triangle can take the throw quickly. Jordan Pedra to do the honors. Pedra now. Maliselo. The cross. well, it's wayward. Out of play once again. Goal kick to Caps United. Stephen O'Dai to come up with a clearance here. In a 1-0 situation to the visitors. Triangle leading Caps United here. Kamsoko. And Mugalo is brought down. Free kick to Caps United. Let's see how this one, as we take a look again at the incident. Clearly Xavi had no intention of playing the ball. He just went to bring down the opponent, and the referee has awarded a free kick that will be taken by Chapusha Hastings, the Caps United centre back, who is playing alongside Chinga Chintoshi. As the Caps United are playing here with 4 defenders, they'll cross inside the box, bounces and goes out of play. Nobody home for them. It's a disappointing set piece for Caps United. This is the goal, flicked there by Joel Kwakwela Munsaka.
Chapusha.
I think in
Chapusha
the end it was Chapusha. That's an own goal actually. The flick, yes, came from Munsaka, but then Chapusha beat his own goalkeeper to make it 1-0 for Triangle. Bamusi, tightly monitored. And Maliselo wins it. Triangle are beginning to enjoy a lot of support. Shandirwa is left on the ground. Ball played through Zeka. Turns away from his marker. Throw in quickly taken by Caps United. Mugalu tightly monitored. Bamusi takes it away now as Caps United are trying to find an equalizer. Good flick into the center, and Kamsoko is on guard to make sure it's safe. The Caps United fans have got their hearts in their mouths. Can they get the job done here to find an equalizer and possibly a second one for a winner? Here comes the corner. Again cleared away. Benyu taking some time. Beating his opponent with a pirouette. And the referee has blown to give Caps United a free kick. Take a look at the skills once again. Benyu rounding off his marker, wasn't happy. And in the end, he is brought down. That was Mudzimu, who came on. Manford Mudzimu bringing down Benyu for a free kick. And Xavi virtually stands on the ball, preventing Caps United from taking an early set piece. And the Caps United fans are looking worried. Some long faces in the stands. It's not looking good. An hour played here to Faro Stadium. 30 minutes to go. Matsibaba, as that kick is taken carelessly once again. Not a very good one by Chapusha. And Matsibaba goes down. Not very happy with what he is seeing at the moment. He's a very popular figure in the stands there. And the youngster enjoying ice cream. It doesn't matter how cold, the youngsters will always be asking for ice cream if you bring them to the soccer matches, really.
Exactly, Stanley. That's their opportunity to demand for whatever they want. But at times, when you're home, you are not given a chance to demand such things.
Yeah. Mudzimu on the far side. Tightly monitored. Chitoshi takes it away. Throw in to Caps United. Munsaka ready to take it. As these fans watch very closely and looking at their watches. 29 minutes left. Maliselo Gets the return pass. Benyu blocks it. And it comes back to Pedra. Jordan. Wide to the far side. Mudzimu will collect on the edge of the area. It's taken away by the goalkeeper. Odai. As Caps United now continue to defend and defend. Massive clearance from Joel Kwekwela Munsaka. And the one player is there still lying injured. And Pedra picks up possession for Triangle. Jaure plays it forward. Kelvin Mangiza. And Chapusha will allow this one all the way back to his goalkeeper, Odai. Beaten by his own man in Chapusha. The flick from Munsaga created havoc. And in the end, Triangle benefited. Maliselo to Kamsoko. Manford Mzimu picks up possession. It's danger here for Caps United as it drifts inside the area. And the shot comes in, and this one played to the near post. Easily dealt with by the goalkeeper, Shandirwa now. Turns and beats his marker. Kelvin Mangiza with a long effort forward. And the tussle for a header. Pedra takes it away. And Shandirwa goes down. The referee, not sure whether it's a head injury or not, stops play so that he attends to the injured player. Alois Bunjira sitting alongside Farai Jere, owner of Caps United. I think he just got a slap in the back of the head when the ball was taken away from him. Yeah, all hands are on Tanaka Shandirwa, the Caps United midfield dynamo. It will be a pity. Well, I can see him now walking to the near touchline. Shandirwa, he should be able to go back and continue with the game here. The referee now wants to start the game with a drop ball. The Sugar Boys came with all their supporters and their vuvuzelas, clad in their full regalia. Red, blue, and white. Chitoshi heads it away. This one taken away by Chintuli. As they move forward once again. Arnold Mawadza is the player who had the last touch, and it comes now to Chapusha. And in the end, Pedra will surely leave this one to go all the way out for a goal kick, which will be taken by the goalkeeper Wilson Changani, who still is enjoying a clean sheet, and Triangle are warming up the entire bench. Looks like they're preparing to make a substitution as time ticks away. They possibly would like to lock the back door and throw away the key as the ball goes out of play for a throw-in to Caps United. Kelvin Mangiza with a long throw. Shandirwa. Chintuli has taken it up now. It's picked up by Bamosi. Edge of the area. Again, taken away by Triangle, who are closing down on opponents whenever they visit their penalty box. And in the end, it's out of play for a throw into Triangle. Let's take a second look at that. Yeah. The referee saw nothing wrong with that, and the play continued. Caps United fans not happy. Phineas Bamosi is the player who is posing most of the danger. And the throw into Caps United now.
Was it the right call?
I don't think it was. Should have been a free kick on the edge of the box. But then we can only make this kind of decision because we are watching a replay. So that's not what the referee was watching,
exactly.
Unfortunately. Bamusi brought down again, and this time around the referee is growing sick of the persistent fouling of the Caps United captain. Yellow card has been flushed. And he's asking the player to turn around so that he can pick on his number. Let's take a look at that. They doubled up on the Caps United midfielder.
Aaron Zeka.
Zeka is taken down. Yellow card for Aaron Zeka. Free kick once again, and Hastings Chapusha to take it. All the big guns have moved upfield for Caps United. Chapusha clips it through, straight to the goalkeeper Wilson Changani, who watched it all the way. He had a long view of the effort. And now he prepares to dispatch it. Onto the far side, Zeka picks it up for Triangle, who are enjoying a lot of possession here, surprisingly enjoying a lot of possession. Mudzemo goes down under challenge. The referee plays on. Benyu will guide it back to his goalkeeper. Odai clears. And headed on by Mugalu, finding Shandirwa. Shandirwa's cross all the way into the box, but Triangle have got the manpower and they are defending well. And this one drops into the charge. Shave gives it away. Kelvin Mangiza's throw taken away by Pedro Jordan. Mudzemo to Zeka, who turns away from his marker. He finds the support of Shave on the near touch line here. He can't keep the ball in play. And it's a goal kick.
Next Saturday, Triangle hosting against the Platinum at Gibo, and Caps United will be hosting Terror 1 at Rufaro Stadium, at this very stadium. So those are tough fixtures for both teams next weekend. That's why they should be desperate for 3 points this afternoon.
Yes, indeed, they're desperate for points. And if they pick all 3 points here, it will be good going for them. Mangiza now to try and find support, picked up by Zeka. Kamsoko, he's their mastermind. Plays it through back to Zeka. Wide to the far side. Mudzemo would like to collect. Shapes up to shoot, but again Shali was on the wrong foot and it goes out of play. For a throw-in, quickly taken by Ishmael Wadi. Chapusha in a hurry to play the ball forward. Mugalu beaten in the air. It's taken away again in the middle of the park. Zeka. Mugalu trying to fight for that loose ball. Brian Kadamanja to contend with the far side striker. The shot comes in. Wow, I thought
The corner kick.
corner kick. It looked like a handball.
Yes, Triangle claimed the handball
Yes.
at the moment, but the referee thought otherwise. He ordered a corner kick. But Stanley, I have a question for Ian Bakala. Why is it taking too long to introduce the likes of Junior Bunjira and Martin Dife?
That's the big question. That's the big question. Maybe he's looking at the clock. 20 minutes to go. Maybe he will put them as the game wears on. But it's looking likely. Caps United not defending very well inside the box. Again, the ball is taken away from them. Tawanda Denzel Chatuluka is the one who did that. And poor effort from Munyarazi Mawadza. Played an aimless ball that goes across, and these fans now taking time to enjoy their drinks. Kwaku Odai. Chitoshi. Finding Brian Kadamanja. Here is Hastings Chapusha. Chitoshi once again. Mugalu guides it backwards. He wants it back almost immediately. Picked up nicely by Mugalu. Caps United looking very purposeful this time around. Mugalu with a good looking cross. Oh, it goes wide. Triangle were a worried lot. But fortunately for them, Caps United failed to take advantage. Just take a look at it again, Willie. That was a good looking cross. That header could easily have sailed into the net. But maybe because it didn't have pace, he couldn't gather enough momentum. But it looks like Jayden Bakari is set to come on for Chintuli. That is for Caps United. Nyasha Tito Chintuli calls it a day. In comes Jayden Bakari. Like for like. What sort of effect will this have? Because we still have Mugalu. Are they going to have two at the front, or it's something different?
Yeah, I'm sure he's now desperate looking for that equalizer and maybe the winner later. So Jayden Bakari being stuck and in danger now.
Here they come again, a triangle. They've got Xavi on the near side here, who brings in a good looking cross, but taken away by Hastings Chapusha. Good defending by the big defender. And Genesis Mangombe flicks the ball over. But then in this day and age of multiple match balls, throwing away the ball doesn't do you any good. Pedra throws it, looking for Xavi. Plays an early cross and easily taken by the goalkeeper Odai. The Caps United are now in a hurry. Odai's clearance is long into enemy zone. Pedra will pick this one up. Xavi being challenged there by Kelvin Mangiza, who wins possession. Shandirwa still streaking forward. Tries a long ball into the area. Mugalu over the bar. No problem there for the goalkeeper. And it looks like there's an injury on the near touchline here. Let's take a look. Xavi had possession. He was kicked in the chest. And he went down. And immediately the triangle bench was not amused at all. The referee missed it. And it looks like someone is going to get booked. But surely Triangle had every right to complain, because their player was kicked in the chest and no whistle to protect him.
Yeah, I think I will blame the near side first assistant referee. He's the one who had a better view to see whether that warranted a foul. Because I saw that's a red card being flashed on the bench of Triangle. I'm not sure, is it to an official or to a player?
It's an official.
Yeah, he has been ejected from the bench.
Sporting a red cap.
Yeah, like I was saying, I saw the referee. That's the kick from Mangiza, Kevin Mangiza, on the player. And I saw the referee having a look at that, and he saw the player, Xavi, was outside the field of play, and he allowed play to continue. But the near side assistant referee, I'm sure, should have flicked to signal a foul there. And Kaka has been yellow carded as well there, as you can see in the picture there by the referee. And then later on somebody was red carded.
Yes,
the
and there he is, making his way to the terraces. Yeah, I sympathize with him, because his player was clearly fouled and there was no whistle. And in the end, it's a goal kick to be taken there.
Praise.
Praise Mchengete is set to come on.
For Xavi, I think Xavi has been substituted.
Xavi has been substituted, the injured player. Machengete joins the fray for Triangle. Will he make a change? There he is with his first touch. Shandirwa being overwhelmed in the middle of the park. Kamsoko turning away from his marker. Experience beginning to count here. Jaure, another highly experienced player, slipping it through inside the area. Machengete, and he's taken away by the goalkeeper. Yes, Mangombe calling on his players to pile on the pressure. Wadi. Tadamanja is given away possession. Zeka. And it comes back to Munsaka, who plays the ball forward. Offside call from the near side assistant referee. And Zeka caught offside. Free kick to Caps United, but we do have 2 match balls as it stands, and the one is taken away before the kick is taken. Monsaga to Zeka, who can't control as we take a look at the incident resulting in the sending off of an official, and this one out of play.
Conor Bradley has given Liverpool the lead in a friendly match against Preston, and in Uganda, Zimbabwe are leading Kenya by 28 to 18 points in the rugby, and the quest to qualify for the Rugby World Cup. Remember, they are the defending champions, the African champions, the Sables.
Oh yes, indeed, the Sables doing well, making us proud. Let's hope that they continue to win until they get the ultimate prize. Here's a throw now for Caps United. It's picked up on, oh, lovely cross, but nobody home for them. Ismail Wadi had done extremely well, but no one in the center. Despite Caps United having 2 center strikers in Mugalu and Jayden Bakari. The goalkeeper has gone down, allegedly injured. It's a long throw. Let's see what exactly transpired. What is cross? We lost the goalkeeper. I didn't see any form of contact that the goalkeeper had. Here's another look. There he is. Looks like he's chosen to have a shoulder injury. That's a mysterious injury. These fans are not amused at all, Willie.
I like your selection of the phrase that Chadi has chosen, because nothing happened to him. He was not touched by anyone, and it was only in the first half when he went down holding his shoulder, when we thought maybe he was injured, when he was kicked by Chintalu. But this time around, I think he's just killing the momentum of Caps United. They are trying to claw back into the game, looking for that equalizer. And there is Ian Bakala in your picture there.
Oh yeah, Ian Bakala pacing up and down the technical area, trying to encourage his team to do more. With 10 minutes left of this encounter, 10 minutes to the 90 plus stoppage time, is Genesis Mangombe licks his lips in anticipation of a victory. Here's the incident once again, with the official complaining bitterly. Surely he had every right. He had every right to be furious with the assistant referee on the near side, because he didn't protect the player. That's Thomas Kusosa. He should have done better. He missed it, and the officials were not happy. And the Sugar fans are loving every minute of this one. Here's a throw from Pedra. It's played through Machengete. Mudzimo goes for it. And played into touch. Throw in once again to Triangle. And some fans even having time to discuss issues possibly outside the match here at Rufaro Stadium. Jordan Pedra shapes to take a long throw. Here's the throw into the area. The shot goes wayward. It was a golden opportunity. If he had managed to keep it low, it would have given the goalkeeper lots of anxious moments. This one now to come from Odai, who clears long. Benyu collects it. And again, Benyu past one man, and finally the referee blows to protect Mudzimu, who was heck down. Let's take a look at it.
And it's Kelvin Mangiza again with
that kick. Remember, he's the one who also kicked at the Shawe, the injured player, who had to be substituted. And the Kundai Benyu is Caps United as talisman. He's been scoring some very important goals, and a chance now for Triangle to come through. Can they do something better with Shatuluka? Here they come. It's a good looking cross inside the area. Nobody home for them. This one bounces out of play, and this will be a goal kick to be taken by Chapusha. Still 1-0 to Triangle. Machengete back to Mudzimu. He's trying to get past his marker. He does so. Mudzimu stands his ground, and the cross doesn't go very far. Taken away by Shandirwa. Caps United can restart the formula, but again, Pedra is a solid wall. Heads the ball away. Still Genesis Mangombe bellowing instructions from the touchline. The ball is played through by Caps United. Good header away. Chengete beaten on the ground. Maliselo taken away by Bakari. On to Bamuse on the near side here, who plays a good looking cross and headed away. Caps United with the Katamanja. Triangle now beginning to sense danger. They are now lining up in defense, giving Caps United the opportunity to keep on attacking. Mugalu for Shandirwa. Over the bar. No problems there for the goalkeeper. But yes, Caps United trying hard. Then these fans are expecting a goal. At least a share of the spoils will suffice. With 6 minutes to go, I think their expectations have been lowered now.
And another Triangle player has gone down again, and allowing the referee to stop play again. And there's the chance by Shandirwa. I think didn't get his tactics wrong there, the technique of shooting there. That's why the ball went over the bar.
Well, in any case, Shandirwa is not known for scoring goals. He's a creative player. He's can also be quite defensive. And, it looks like Maslelo, who has gone down and has decided to get up the moment the medics came on. Caps United fans, Madzmai,
yes.
Yeah, there's Matsbaba in all white and Madzmai in green and white. Caps United faithfuls, not a happy lot at the moment. They'll be asking the question, will we get an equalizer? 5 minutes from the end, plus stoppage time here at Rufaro Stadium as Changani clears the ball downfield. Shandirwa has got a head to it. Kamsoko taken away now by Katamanja. Played to the near side, trying to find Mudzimu, but he doesn't get there. Good control there by Pedra. Pedra is now Triangle trying to work their way through. Chapusha does well. Still in possession. Chapusha over the line. And that's a goal kick. No doubt Caps United are in a hurry. Chapusha being asked to take the goal kick. The goalkeeper not confident. It's a long one from the big defender. Mugalu brings it down, but Masilelo collects possession. And a mistake here, giving Mudzimu the chance to get around him. Will he succeed? He's trying to get around his marker, but Mangiza is the winner. Shandirwa now can come away with it. Plays a long ball forward. His goalkeeper to play the ball away. Changani was not comfortable. Now Shandirwa picks up possession. Another long ball inside the area. Just wide of goal. That was very, very close indeed. Ismail Wadi.
And I'm sure
nearly.
He was in an offside position. The first side assistant referee had the air flag up.
That is the ball played through the header. And it went out of play for a goal kick. Changani to take the goal kick as the Triangle fans continue to sing here. Some have already started singing victory songs. Odai plays it long. Pedra is good to the sense of urgency. This one cleared away by Masilelo, who is again being harassed unfairly. He goes down injured. And this will take a long time to dispatch. The referee checks the play back so that Triangle can dispatch the kick. And Triangle, my goodness me, I've seen gamesmanship. Masilelo there going down under the challenge of Shandirwa. But what exactly did he do to him? It's a mystery foul. Triangle again. Very useful player in the middle of the park. Zeka playing it backwards. Now it comes back to a chance here for Triangle. Oh, this one goes away. My word. They are playing with confidence like a team at home. But here's Kelvin Mangiza for the home team. Goes down and the referee has given him the benefit of doubt. Free kick to Caps United, but Mangiza must be careful. Sometimes he tends to hold on the ball for too long, Willie.
Exactly. That was an opportunity for Triangle which they wasted there. Yes, Mangiza, I think at times has been holding on to the ball for too long, and his luck has not been punished this afternoon. And a long free kick there.
Yes! Caps United have found the equalizer.
Mugalu. Wadi.
Ismail Wadi has found the equalizer in the 90th minute.
And 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Patson Jaure damaged. Ismail Wadi did not buy that simple header into the back of the net.
There it is.
There it is. Jaure ducked. And Wadi from the blind side headed the ball in. 1-1 is the scoreline, Willie.
And Navy end here at Rufaro Stadium is going to be a very, very tense finish here. Caps United are now looking for the winner there, and Triangle trying to maintain that. And Kaka has been dumbfounded. He's not happy. He was sensing victory right at the death there. And consider that there are 6 minutes to be added only here. And we've only played 1 minute, so 5 minutes to play. Caps United every chance to find the winner here at Rufaro.
Yes, indeed. Caps United have come back to life. But Triangle haven't given up. Ball played through. Danger here. But no support there for the Triangle. And now, Bamusi with the crowd roaring their support. Phineas Bamusi. And he's taken away. It will be Zeka on the far side. Zeka trying to get past Kadamanja, whom he brings down, and it's going to be... And the chance now for Caps United again. Here's another cross. Mugalo brings it back. And it's taken away by Changani. And again, played into touch. The goalkeeper not doing himself any favors, and Mangombe still bellowing instructions. To be challenged there by Shandirwa. A lovely ball played through from Zimu, who turns away from his marker. A chance now for triangle. What away by the goalkeeper. My goodness me. This game here. Bamose riding a tackle, still going forward. Bamose wide to the far side for Ishmael Wadi. And Wadi trips himself. This one will be taken away by Mawadza Arnold. Zeka to restart the formula. Mawadza forward. And this one, Machengete. And he's tugged. In the end, it's going to be a free kick to Triangle. Oh dear, the last few minutes of this encounter have become so exciting. Both sides exchanging punches, bullet for bullet. And it was really exciting for the neutrals, at least. Now Triangle taking their time in dispatching this one. And the Caps United fans still enjoying themselves in the stands, taking their drinks. And Ishmael Wadi, the man who found the equalizer, trying to prevent them from taking an early kick. Kamsoko behind it to parry the ball over the bar. That was a full-blooded effort, well taken by the veteran midfielder.
And the goalkeeper did quite well there in not trying to hold on to the ball. He made sure that he tipped it over the bar because it was a full-blooded effort, which did not dealt with it correctly there. He was going to...
Another corner for Triangle. Well, a bit of argy-bargy in the team. Playing the game of football. The referee calling over the guilty parties. Referee of the day, Pride Benura. As the corner kick comes in, the goalkeeper punches it away. It doesn't go very far. A lovely play there. As Ishmael Wadi stopped in his tracks. The referee blows to end the encounter just when it started to be so exciting. My word, what an end to this encounter. Caps United coming in very late after Triangle had enjoyed long periods of leadership in the encounter. Final score 1-1 here at Rufaro Stadium. Willie, your thoughts of the 90?
Yes, just number 92, Ishmael Wadi, scoring in the 90th minute. And what an exciting finish here. Triangle getting the opener through an own goal by Hastings Chapusha, beating his own goalkeeper, Stephen Odai Kwaku. And Triangle deserved to be in front, and they could have got another, but unfortunately they couldn't. And they had one of the officials, the man in the red cap in your picture there, was red carded later on, and there is the equalizer by Ishmael Wadi. And what an afternoon we had here, an exciting second half. It was more exciting than the first half, especially off with an equalizer, and they almost sought for a winner, with also Triangle not giving up, also trying to find the winner right at the end, as the match officials being protected by the police there. No harm to them as they walk to the changing rooms there. Full time at Rufaro Stadium. Caps United 1, Triangle 1.
Yes, indeed. And yes, it was a wonderful game indeed at Rufaro Stadium, with Caps United drawing here with Triangle. But if the truth be told, Triangle deserved the victory. They gave it as much as they could get, forcing Caps United to backpedal, but United came back alive towards the end as we now talking to Genesis Mangombe down to the touchline.
And of course, it is a 1-1 draw. I'm sure, Coach, the overall assessment of the match.
Yeah, we have planned for this game, and I'm happy that the boys are doing very well. And also, you know, in big matches like this, you have to have concentration up to the last second. But you know, it was just a lapse of concentration. Then we considered that avoidable goal. But it's a game of football. It's a game of mistakes. We pick it from here. Then, you know, we have another crucial game at home. So we focus on that one. You know, the good thing is we are doing very, very well. And I can appreciate that. But at the end of the day, we need maximum points.
Indeed, that should ease your relegation battle. But looking ahead for the season for you, I'm sure most home games will be very crucial in as much as away games on the road, not dropping points.
Yeah, of course. Home games now we need to capitalize and maximize. You know, like this one, it's not a bad side; it's a very good side, and you can see it the way we were playing. It shows a lot of. It was with a lot of intensity, tempo, and tactical of the things. So you know, I appreciate that point.
All right, Coach, all the best and good luck and safe journey.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was the Triangle United coach, Genesis Mangombe, sharing with us here. Disappointed to get.
Well, that's how the cookie crop and Caps United on the right, on the death. They equalized through Ismail Wadi there. So evenly balanced as we just take a look at those highlights there, and the Caps United supporters eventually breaking into song there because they thought they had been hammered. So Uche, he got it wrong. He had 2-1. Makepe. I got it wrong. I had 1-0. Triangle United. 1-1. So, Chief Justice, 1-1. Well done. Congratulations for that.
Oh, thank you, Legendary. And it was a good game, I would say. Triangle did very well. Yeah, they controlled much of the game. Unfortunately, they didn't concentrate, like what their coach said about concentration.
That's right.
They didn't concentrate in the last lunging. Then Wadi was free. It's a goal, equalizer.
Right. Right. Uche, you know, you got to, when you get the chances, when you dominate, you got to score.
Yeah, you got to score. Triangle all over the show. Tactically, they were superior. You know, they were controlling the proceedings, but they failed, you know, where it mattered most, that is scoring more goals. But time wasn't on their side. 1-1 draw, a fair result. Caps United in their next game, they're a little bit late because of the tactical superiority of Triangle. They then outwitted them.
And I can tell you that at Emagumeni, in the city of Kings and Queens, Boys Denaro, Green Fuel, 0. So maximum points there for Highlanders, but a point shared from Rufaro Stadium. Just a reminder, right, 2100 hours, that's 9 p.m. We have that big one for you right here on ZBC TV. Madara Manyama, APSG, taking on Chele Chele in the FIFA World Club Cup final. Well, I don't know how it's going to end. It just leaves me to thank Uche Ajifod Mundava. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure when you're around.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah. Anytime, always CNN.
Yeah. And Chief Justice, Wish you all the best when you go to Wazanai Stadium to face mighty Simba Bora. You'll be hoping for a miracle there.
The start of things. There.
The start of things there. All right. Okay. It just leaves me to thank all of you. You are great because you are the owners of the game and you make this show what it is. So do enjoy the rest of your viewing here on ZBC TV from everybody from the ZBC TV sports crew behind the scenes, led by our producers Bevan Shinurai, Stuart Shoriwa, Tinashe Manyoni, and Gina Gwanzura. We say, remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. I'm Charles, CNN Mabika. Until we meet again, it's bye-bye for now.
Good evening and welcome to the greatest show on earth.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come.
Let's go! Lights, camera, action. Put your mind on it, live the life that you
Wherever you are, whatever your reason, it's on SuperSport all season long. Reconnect on us.